I'm attorney Robert Peters, and I'm here to talk to you about foreclosure defense. What you can do when you're home, when you're behind on your mortgage payment and you get served with a foreclosure complaint. As we mentioned, it starts with you getting behind on your mortgage, usually 3 to 5 months behind on your mortgage, and that happens for a variety of reasons. Medical illness is one of the primary reasons, job loss, job reduction, whatever resulted in you getting where you are. It usually takes about 3 to 5 months for the lender to determine that you're not going to be able to perform, and they want to go ahead and start the foreclosure process. It starts with a knock at your door, and that's when your concerns and where your anxiety levels increase immensely when they come to your door and hand you the foreclosure complaint. The question is, what do you do? Well, I would suggest that you take it to an attorney right away, because you only have 20 days to respond to that complaint. And if you get it to an attorney in time, there's a lot of times there are things that they can do. The main thing that they can do is, an attorney can do, is buy you time. You may be trying to get a mortgage modification. You may be trying to do a deed in lieu of foreclosure. You may be trying to do a short sale. Any of those things, if you get your complaint to an attorney in time, they can normally buy you time. A couple of things that I normally see, or I see frequently, that lenders do wrong is they don't attach the original note. They frequently, if you recall back when you closed on the house, it was immediately sold to another investor and possibly sold to a third or a fourth. And what happens is the entity that ends up suing you, there's no link in the paperwork between the closing that you did and the entity that's serving you with a complaint. So we get the judges to dismiss that complaint. And what that does is it really slows down the freight train of foreclosure. So the other thing we try to do is get in there and take a look at your original closing documents to make sure that your loan was processed properly when you closed. A lot of times there are defects in the paperwork that we can look at. There's some federal acts called RESPA and others that we take a look at to determine if we can help you in that regard. The last thing that we try to do is get the judges, especially if you want to save the home. A lot of people, maybe you want to buy time so that you can get your life together and move on. But a lot of people want to save their home, and one thing and they're trying to talk to their lender, and they're getting run around the ring post. And we've had some success asking the judges here to order the case to mediation. And mediation is where the lender has to sit down with a representative who can settle your case. And that's a lot of times, that's a lot of your problem, is you can't find anybody at the lender who can talk to you and has authority to do anything. So if you need help, if you get served in a foreclosure situation, if you get served with a foreclosure, if you're behind on your mortgage, if you're considering what to do, give me a call. In Jacksonville, I can be reached at 421-6907. In Fernandina Beach, I can be reached at 491-1083. You can find me on the web at www.restartyourlifejax.com. Thank you very much.